Hey, now that I have composed myself since my last video, I would love to talk a little more about self-healing with emotion. And I think it's important to look at what is happening when we are not allowing emotion to flow freely. Let's start with emotion is essentially energy in motion. Energy is vibration, frequency. Frequency travels in waves, and it holds information. When energy gets stuck because either we went through something really traumatic and it was unresolved, or we are moving really fast through our day-to-day life and have a lot going on and are not allowing these emotions to be felt and expressed and moved, that energy essentially gets stuck in the body somewhere. And with the same stressors or additional stressors coming at us day to day, we then see that energy piling up and piling up and piling up. And this is what I call an energy block or an energy entanglement. And if left unresolved and the outside world and our thoughts and everything else continues to poke at that energy, all of a sudden, that little thing that could have been sadness or a little bit of annoyance and stress now turns into agitation, anger, and quite possibly rage, exploding and continuously exploding if never fully resolved, like a volcano. It is important that we recognize when we are consciously or unconsciously ignoring these feelings inside of us, we are creating a disassociation with the body, disassociation with self, which then turns into a disconnection and disassociation with the world and people around us. And this also turns into the emotion actually taking charge, right? We ignore the emotion, but then it takes over because it's being ignored and needs attention. Scientifically, what's happening with this is if the emotions take over and we turn into more of a reactive state, it's turning off the prefrontal cortex. The emotional center of the brain is now in charge, and this is why a lot of us react to the world in ways that we would not normally, or say things that we wouldn't normally want to say, and therefore our unconscious programs and unconscious feelings are controlling our day-to-day actions. We can see this in the world around us. This disconnection with ourselves creates a disconnection with true feeling and truth, which is based in love. And we can see people are so quick to go to war, so quick to pull the trigger, so quick to be angry with someone, place blame. And this is because we are not being present and compassionate with ourselves and seeing what's truly going on here. So how could we ever do that with anyone else? And if we don't have true feeling and sensitivity going on here, there is no sensitivity or connection to the other, which is why so many people can do this without any feelings of compassion, remorse, or regret. And so I think it's really important that we recognize when we are so disconnected from ourselves, we are part of the problem. We are part of the dissonance and the disconnect going on in the world. So it's really important that we have practices in our day-to-day life, that we be diligent about tuning inward to breathe and to help that emotion, that information to guide us, to tell us what we need, right? When we are more in tune with the information that our emotions are gifting us, we become more aware of what is out of alignment, what we need, and we become clearer because we're thinking again, right? Our brain works the way we want it to, and we're able to come up with clear communications and explanations. We're able to clearly set boundaries when needed, and it allows us to clearly and full-heartedly connect with others because now we're full-heartedly connecting with ourselves. So really, the resolve that we seek comes from radical responsibility and true connection with this beautiful human that is helping us navigate this human experience. I hope that offers some clarity. Maybe it stimulates some inspiration and some deeper thinking and exploration. Maybe it stimulates some space for some self-healing. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you have additional thoughts, if you agree, disagree, would love to hear it in the comments. I love you so much.